How's it going, everybody? My name is Brandon Norman, and today I have with me.
Patrick Parker.
All right, pretty much me and Patrick will be having a discussion about revenue streams today on how to bring in revenue for a collegiate athletic department. Firstly, I'll give my opinion, and we'll let Pat give an opinion on different questions that we'll be asking this discussion. Um, so the first question is what type of revenue streams you can bring through to help the college collegiate athletic department. I'll start off and then I'll let Pat go ahead and explain his views and thoughts on what revenues he can bring in. Personally, me, I work for in a collegiate athletic department. I'm currently a recruiting assistant here at UL. So I have an insight on many different ways you can bring in money for that department. First thing we do here at the university, we have something called Quarterback Club. Quarterback Club allows people who are interested in a university team to put towards donations towards buying players new equipment or having players being able to travel to these different games. And what the Quarterback Club allow the fans to do is come in and have luncheons. We hold the luncheon at once a week, and this is during the season. We hold the luncheon once a week, and they come in, they sit down, they have lunch, they mingle throughout with each other, with other fans, other Cajun fans. And we have the head coaches and the position coaches come into these meetings. And what we do at these meetings, like I say, we do eat. They get opportunities to sit down with these coaches and talk personally with them, not even on a, more like a friendship level. So they can sit down and converse with these different coaches and kind of talk it up and get to know a coach better, in person than just knowing him by being on field. That's not it. A quarterback club is real awesome. You also get to meet the head coach. A lot of head coaches do not interact with their fans. I mean, as far as the stadium wise, but outside the stadium, a lot of head football coaches on the collegiate level do not, associate with the fans. So you get your head coach in person to be around you, to break down film with you, and that's the main part of the quarterback club. We go over the game day plan for the upcoming game. So our head coach, Coach Mark Hudspeth, four-time not national championship, four-time champion, excuse me, of the New Orleans Bowl. He'd come in and he'd just break down the routines that we go through on a daily basis, from scout practice to how we plan on attacking this team to what we need to do to win and how we can be successful or how we can go about committing turnovers. So, I mean, these people in the quarterback club get a first-hand insight on these type of things. I mean, and I feel that's really significant. So when you people hear about this in the community, it inspired them to be part of this. So this bringing in revenue streams, and I believe there's levels of membership that you can pay for the quarterback club. There's a gold level, there's a silver level, and there's an all-star level. But each level comes with a different package. The all-star level, you're allowed two field passes, as well as being able to allow to go in and have an extra body to accommodate you at this the luncheon. The gold level is just the luncheon, but you get to sit at the coach's table. The silver level is just you paying for the luncheon, and you'll be able to mingle and sit in on the luncheon and eat as well. That's one form of revenue stream, the quarterback gridiron club. Another one also would be, as we all know, fundraising. There's multiple ways you can fundraise for any event. It can go from auctioning off helmets, auctioning off new jerseys, or even auctioning off raffle tickets for a team. I mean, any ways of funding for that team is helpful. So that's a couple of revenue streams that I can think of. I'll let Patrick go ahead and give y'all his thoughts on what maybe we can do as a collegiate department to raise money for that collegiate department as a revenue stream. Patrick?
Well, what I would think is pretty much with any school, some players do make it to go pro. They get these contracts and, eventually they have a lot of money. And
Hmm.
I would figure most of them just, still have a heart with their school. And, the coaches or some coaches that was there and, follow them throughout their NFL careers can, reach out and ask, hey, you want to give a helping hand to the school that you graduated from. We helped you, get here. It's still you mostly, but you would still give something back. As far as like at UL, we have Jake Delhomme and Brandon Stokely. I'm sure you would reach out to those guys that eventually have a lot of money to give back to the school.
And to piggyback off that, Patty, you're exactly right. Like I say, I'm currently here with the football team at UL, and those guys do come down, like the Bill Bentleys, the cornerback from the Detroit Lions, the Melvin Whites, the cornerback from the Carolina Panthers. These guys are very active with the program, and they do any and everything to come down to help raise money for our team. I mean, we had a signing, and these guys came in and they were signing autographs and signing different memorabilia, and people was just donating just to come out to be a part of something like that. Like you said, these guys came here, were Lafayette locals, and made it to the next level, and just having these guys part of the our way of revenue stream and just coming in and doing things of that matter and just helping us out is awesome. But didn't mean to cut you off, man, but I just wanted to piggyback off of that. But is there any other things that's in mind that you believe that we can do as a revenue stream?
No, that's what I would think mostly. You pretty much touched on the fundraising, but I mean, you can go going forever and ever with the fundraising because, like you said, there's just so many different forms of it.
All right, so now that we touched on that, secondly, we are touching on what are the factors under the manager or athletic director's control. So basically, this question is asking what factors that the athletic director can control to make this revenue stream successful. And like I say, I'm part of this program, and I see the inside daily work of our athletic director and our DFO, which is a director of football operations, who kind of handle these situations. And every day, they're all in. I mean, their hands are always in a pot with things of this matter, with money coming in and controlling these aspects of creating a revenue stream for our sporting teams. And I say the main factors is them overseeing it. I mean, them just being an active part in it, just staying on top of it, make sure that everything is right, having everything lined up for these fundraisers, or making sure that these events are held at the right place, or there's no conflict with us being there at this time, and getting people to partner in with us to raise money for our football team, or, partnering with the people in the community to get them out there to wanting to give that helping hand to donating towards the football team. So they have all kind of controlling factors over our revenue stream. I mean, but like I say, the main thing is just them overseeing it and make sure everything runs smoothly and make sure that nothing is going wrong and make sure that what we want is actually getting accomplished.
Right, and as far as overseeing it, I feel like they have to make sure that, basically when they do get people to put in on it, let the people and sponsors and donors and things be able to see the work that they're actually paying for. Just to not have them thinking about, okay, this not going anywhere. I'm not saying what I'm paying for. Are they putting this in their pocket or anything? Like really, show them, okay, I see the new helmets. I see this. I see all of these improvements.
Yeah, you're seeing where it's going. Exactly.
And that's going to lead them to, eventually give more and even reach out to their friends and there's other people to put in more. Right. So that's what I think would be a main factor.
Okay. So thirdly, the third question is what are external factors which cannot be controlled? And this is a bit tricky. Why? I feel because there's a lot of external factors that can alter you creating a perfect revenue stream. But like we started from the beginning of this discussion, Patrick, I said that fundraising is one of the biggest revenue streams for any collegiate department. And the thing is with fundraising, we can have a set amount that we want to, receive through this fundraising benefit, but it always don't work out like that. Things play their part on these fundraisers. I mean, we can have a fundraiser outside and it could be bad weather, and that can cancel that. And we cannot reach that goal for what we obtain to reach at that point of time. Or we can expect a certain amount and people don't show up and be as supportive for the Cajuns, or just so it's a lot of outside external factors that can come into play. I mean, but what about you? Do you believe there's any other external factors that I haven't mentioned?
I mean, what I really wanted to touch on that you touched with maybe those kind of fundraising outside.
Okay, all right.
I mean, it can be more than outside. It could be anywhere, and just something bad can happen. Like the place, you can be somewhere, holding it somewhere, and the lights will go out, and now everyone has to leave. It's just so many uncontrollable factors. It's pretty much life when it comes to things like that.
All right. Well, that concludes the questions, Patrick. Man, thank you for being a part of this discussion. You're very helpful. I mean, me and you can see, I can pretty much see, we see eye to eye about this revenue stream. So that's awesome. But for your future references, for my future video, I plan on interviewing Ryan Treshell. He is currently the player personnel director, and also maybe Troy Ringer, the director of football operations, to go along with my final presentation. But once again, man, Patrick, thank you for taking your time out to discussing it with me.
No problem at all, man. Thank you for letting me be a part of this.
No problem, man. Go Cajuns.
All right.
All right.